Hello, my lovely Cappy Caps, and happy birthday. Because this is the Capricorn zodiac sign birthday month, I am going to give every Capricorn that wants their own personal reading a discount. So if you would like a reading, you can email me. My email will be in the description, and you will be able to get a reading for the whole Capricorn season. You can get the discount. I'll make it last as long as your season lasts. All right. So let's see what's going on for you. Let's see what's going on for you. I hear oh God, when spirit starts, it's so funny. They said that a pathological liar is going to be calling you this week. All right. They're calling you because they think that you are so sweet. Like, you have somebody that is just really, really interested in you. They know that whoever this person is, I don't think you see them the way that they see you, but they're so into you. And they're going to be calling you. It could be like, oh, I just want to check up on you, or oh, happy birthday. But behind the happy birthday, it's so much like, I want you. I feel like I need you. I want you near me. I love your confidence. Like, you have somebody who is completely in awe of you. Now, another thing that spirit is saying, like, if you're a Capricorn who's like dating, you're out and you're dating, you specifically have like you could be online, like an online dating, and whatever happened is you could have dated this person, but you felt like they were messy. Like, you are just so messy. I will never ever choose you or be with you. It's gonna be that person, you know, like, you could have been dating them. You could have been excited in the beginning. One thing that this person was happy about is that you lived close. So they could have been dating people that lived at a distance, but you lived close, and that's what they love. Like, the thing is, they were holding on to so much. Like, they had a lot of drama in the background that you didn't know about when you first met them. Because when you first met them, they seemed sweet. They seemed sweet when you first met them. They seemed confident. They seemed kind. And you didn't know that they were carrying like so much stuff, like a whole lot of baggage. I see you boot up with somebody else, literally. It's just important for you to know, like, if you're in your house and you're like, why do I keep thinking about this person? It's because they're obsessing over you. Like, they find you to be so perfect, like a dream girl, dream guy. But it's like somebody who could be in the Four of Cups. Like, they're messed up with their opportunity when it came to you. But for you, you could be boot up. I see you, like, your legs is on someone. You guys can be watching a show together. And this Capricorn. You know, be prepared. If you had a lonely season, I'm talking about you were so alone and you just felt like, I feel like you were getting comfortable with it. You're getting very comfortable with being by yourself, and all of a sudden it's like you have no distractions at all. I see you, some of you have a plant. You have a plant you love to water. It's beautiful. It could be like in your living room, you have a plant you're watering. You like to some of you take out your yoga mat and I just see you in your house and you feeling really comfortable in your skin. This is like you a grown and sexy Capricorn. You got your own place. You seem very content. But you go from like quiet to like all of a sudden these options just start to pop out. And it could be because they were tied up in other things. Some of you could be dating someone else new, or you could have a husband right now, husband or wife. You're either married, you're dating someone, you know. And then you have somebody on the outside who's like severely obsessed with you. They want to sleep with you. They want so much more. But let me see. What is this shame about? You know, let's go back to this person. You could be carrying shame that you allowed this person in your life in the first place. You could have felt, yeah, you're angry as hell. Some of you, the real true fact is, let me tell you what your shame is. You're shameful for sharing your body and your time with the wrong people. And it's like, if you could take your love back from this person, you would. Like, you're angry. You could feel taken for granted. But I just feel like, what was I thinking? You know, like, why would I trust this type of person? Why would I, like, ew. Like, you could feel disgusted. Damn. One thing that you did love about this person is their humor. They had good humor. And they looked more put together than they actually were. So what they look like is not a true representation of who they were. And you could be disgusted when you think about it. Because look at how she's covering herself. Like, ew. Like, don't touch me. Ugh. Don't even think about touching me. I would never touch you. So you have a lot of anger towards this person. But let me see what else comes out for you. Yeah, you're awakening to the truth. You're going to be happy. I hear like, oof, I got all my bills paid on time. Spirit says keep speaking it into existence. Whatever you are trying to work on, like a craft, you could be busy. You have a very busy schedule. But Spirit is so proud of you. Like, even in your busyness, you're very resourceful. You help people. Some of you could have put on weight and you're trying to get the weight off. But Spirit says you should appreciate yourself the way you are. And then with the mask, like, that's what you're awakening to. Like, you are not in alignment with who you say you are. You've been pretending all this time just so that you can be a part of my life. Like, who does that? Like, that's how you're going to feel, Capricorn. Like, who does that? You just lied and put on a show and made it seem. Some of them, you could have found out that they went back to someone else and it didn't even work out. Some of you need to put air in your tire. You don't have a flat. You just need air. Some of you too could be buying a new speaker. You have a speaker, like a Bluetooth speaker. But let me see. A lot of people feel like you have a fountain of youth. Like, you look good for your age. Very youthful. How people see you on the outside is like, they see you as like graceful, youthful, helpful. But you don't trust. They may see that like you're a guarded woman, a guarded man. If you go on a vacation, you're going to come back and feel so refreshed. Like, when you come back, you're going to start to starve all your distractions and you're just going to focus on yourself. Some of you could be baking. You could be baking with your children. I see cupcakes. I see cookies. Let me see. What else for Capricorn? Cycle. I feel like you're entering a new cycle. You're going to be more hungrier for happiness. You want to feel happy. You feel like you've been in like karmic cycles that is like taking away from you. Yeah, this is you. You're in a new cycle where you're appreciating yourself. You're going to feel more beautiful. You're going to feel more beautiful. You're going to feel more handsome. You're going to feel more sexual. Like, your hormones can be screaming right now. Let's see what this is. You may have dreams about your childhood home. Your childhood home may pop up in your dreams, but I want to know why. Spirit something's happening in your dream state. Do you feel like your family has tried to sabotage you and you're not saying it? Is there certain things that you wish you can speak up about, like things that were going on in your family or even like in your own marriage? Some of you could have had a marriage that you had to hide a lot of things. Like, what you thought was love is actually not love. Like, I can't believe I was in such a bad marriage. Like, you know, you could have had one of those marriages where you guys look good. You know, you dress up, You take family pictures. Everybody thinks that you guys are so cute. Like you're such a good couple. And when the doors close, you could have had like a husband, a wife who was like abusive. Like whatever the facade was, it was a cover up. And you got tired of covering up for your husband, or you got tired of covering up for your wife. Like, I'm not covering up for you no more. The cat is out the bag. Like you could have just left this person. Like you just like completely left them and you took the kids. But it's like you're very protective of your children because you can't believe that you allowed them to see you get treated that way. Like, oh my God, like your kids can possibly be traumatized from like what you've been through when you were in your marriage or when you were in a very unhealthy relationship. Your kids could have seen some things that you wish they never seen. And it's like, I don't know, whenever you think about this person, you just seem like emotional, like tore up, like confused. But the biggest thing, it could be like, what the hell was I thinking? Why would I stay in that unhealthy relationship or that marriage for so long? But the truth is, if you have kids, that is why you stayed. You stayed for the kids. You stayed because you could have learned that with marriage, you don't divorce. You know, like people are spiritual, like Christians. Like there's certain religions that when you're married, you don't break up. And that could have been why. Like you could have had a 1 foot in, 1 foot out in your marriage anyway. Like, I want to leave. I need air. I've been fighting in this marriage and it's crazy. You know, and then another part of you could have been afraid, like, no. If I leave, I will disappoint my children. And I don't want to disappoint my children. So I'll put up with it and I'll stay. But you couldn't fight anymore. That's what happened. Like, you got so resentful, so hurt that you were like, I can't do this. And honestly, it's better for your kids to see you happy and alone than to see you in a marriage where you're getting abused, whether it's verbally or whether it's physically, because the damages on your kids is way worse when you stay in situations. You teach your kids that this is what love is, getting beaten, getting cursed out. Like, this is what love is. This is what you're showing your kids. But as soon as you have the courage and the willpower to fight and get out of that toxic relationship, it's like you feel a relief. However, it's like you are relieved and you even know in your heart, like, I did the right thing, but it's just the memories. It's the memories that got you like, holy shit, what the fuck was I thinking? It's like that. It's bad when you think in the past, which is probably why you don't want to think it, because it keeps you stuck. It keeps you afraid. When you think about that toxic, lying ex-husband or ex-wife, it's like you get so scared. You start shielding your children. You probably all up in their relationship problems. Like, what are you going through? Because you probably are trying to protect your children from going through what you went through, and they're shocked. They're just as shocked as you. If you wanted to know, how does my children feel about me staying in that marriage, and that, they're just as shocked as you, and they're overcoming the trauma just like you. They're shooken up. They're shooken up like by their mother or father, just like you. That's the truth if you really wanted to know, Capricorn. And they're so happy that you decided to choose you. Every child wants to see their parent happy. So yeah, I knew it. You are still healing from whatever. Some of you a junkie. They was a junkie. They a pill popper. What? Jail. They could have been somebody who went to jail. Somebody who was I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this on YouTube, but somebody who was like I'll like a street pharmacist. They could have been a street pharmacist. Spirit says this person read you wrong the whole time. Like, they could have been measuring you because you had the children. You know, you could have felt really in stress and deep depression. Damn, you was in deep depression when you was with them. And it didn't even hit them until you left that this is why you left. Like, I was stressed. I wasn't I wasn't eating good. I wasn't dressing good. I wasn't showing up for myself because of you. It's like once you left them, you started to dress up again. You started to hang out again. You started to like get your life back. And they were like, damn. So they were right about me. I really am this bad of a person, but they won't tell you that. And a part of them is still in denial. Like they'll look for things to try to blame you and hold you accountable. Like this person is not really willing to accept the part that they played in the failure of your marriage and the failure of they're not ready. They're not ready. And Spirit says you guys were never equally yoked in the first place. Like this is what is really damaging you. That you guys were never equally yoked. Like, yes, you could have been very attracted to each other physically, but that person was dangerous the whole time. So Spirit says you're learning how to heal from this and you are going to rise up out of this. If you have a son, your son is so in love with you. Like you spoil your son. He's so in love with you. That just came out. Like you could be like, if you're a mother and you have a son, your son can be like a mama's boy. Like he would rather be up underneath you than underneath his dad. I hear the college is going to charge you twice as much. So watch out for charges that is not supposed to be. If you're paying for your child's college, if you're going to college, just look at the bill. Like they overcharged you. Yeah. But yeah, you could have felt so victimized. You wanted to run from these feelings, you know? Some of you could have slept with other people, like to escape the pain. You could have, instead of sitting with the pain, you could have started to like sleep with other people, expecting other people to heal you or take your pain away. Like you wanted someone to heal your trauma. You didn't know what to do. You know, look how like this is you dressed up, like put your freakum dress on. Like, honey, I'ma find me. You're like, honey, I'm outside. Like, where the men at? Where the women at? Like, you could have been so hurt. What people didn't know is this is who you were. Like, a victim is like holding on to pain, but you would dress up your pain very well. Go on dates, you know. But you're moving away from all this. It's like you're moving to a place of peace. Spirit says this is the most certain you have ever been about yourself. Like this has been the most certain you've ever been about you. Like you're very proud of yourself. Spirit also wants you to know your patterns have changed like a lot. Like they have liberated you from a lot of stress, a lot of nightmares. Some of you, your pain and trauma was so bad you had nightmares. Like Spirit says, at this time in your life, you had like Zippendale on the side of your bed every day. You would loved wine, like wine was your best friend. It's because you was trying to do everything to suppress those bad, dark memories. Whenever they would call your phone, your anxiety would shoot out the roof. Some of you could have built a new life since then, like had to move out the state, the country. You didn't want them to find you. For some, you didn't want them to find you. And you've been redefining yourself ever since. But this is what really hurt you. Like it took you a long time to overcome this. And some of you are still like, Lovewins, I don't even know if I ever will be able to overcome this, but you will. You will. Some of you could be switching up your room. Buying yourself flowers, or let me see. What else does Spirit want you to know? We're on 19 minutes. Okay, let me see. Who's coming towards you? Somebody who's highly attracted. Spirit says they hid you. They hid you because you were around the wrong people. They hid you because you were around the wrong people. Now people are looking at you as like fine china. Like people are starting to feel very emotionally attached to you and lying to you and making it seem like, oh, I just didn't call you because I didn't want to bother you. When the truth is, it's like they have so much emotions and they feel so attached to you that it makes them feel angry. Like, damn, I didn't expect to fall for you so fast. But what it is, like, you need to release the energy of what your ex did. Because what's happening to you, like, you called in safe love. Spirit says you know exactly who this person is already. You had a feeling. You had a feeling all this time, but you just didn't know what to do with the feelings that you had. So you guys may be on and off, like, but I just see them in your corner more. They're going to be in your corner more. And they're going to want to make you more of a priority than they did before. And they already know that you are healing and that you're hurting. Whoever this person is, they know that you, three things that this person knows. You were hurting so bad. They know that. They noticed it. Like, they noticed it almost automatically for some reason. Because you never opened up to them. Because you never opened up, like, you were so closed off. You just seemed so emotionally unavailable. They knew, like, damn, this is gonna be hard. And then the next thing is they love how unobtainable you actually are. Like, you just like sitting pretty and watching the whole world revolve around you. And for some reason, they like it. Like, you can be like, let me say this, because Capricorns are really on some king and queen stuff. Like, let me not even try to front like you guys are not on that type of time. Capricorns feel like kings and queens. So you sit on your throne and you wait for people to come to you. Like, I am not chasing you. I am not begging you. You better come to me. But, or they can just see you like that. Let me see. They don't find you conceited. This person has children. And Spirit, like, they've been holding back. They're going to free themselves. Yeah. You guys are going to have a heart-to-heart conversation. They're going to find it hard to lie to you out of nowhere. Like, out of nowhere, they're going to find it so hard to lie to you. And if you're in a marriage, if you're in a new marriage or a new relationship, this is how the relationship is going to be. Like, in the beginning, it's just going to be a little hard because you both have walls that you both been through some stuff. But when you guys get back together, the bond gets stronger and stronger every time. I hear, like, I'll never go broke or hungry when I'm with you. I don't know what that means. They can be a big provider, or you can. And they don't want to rush it. They don't want to rush it. And they do not like going back and forth. But they do like watching you now. Like, they watch you a lot. Like, a lot. And they wish they can take back some of the things that they said to you. They wonder if this is what's hurting you. They wish they got, damn, I don't know if I said the right things. So you have a divine union. Completely the opposite of what you thought. You know, you could have thought this person, like, you just gonna waste my time. You gonna waste my time. That's all you people do, is waste people's time. Like, that's what you were thinking. And it's not what you were thinking. Hold up. Spirit says you just been bending over backwards for people and your kids and all kinds of stuff. You didn't. Yeah, they're gonna be messaging you. They miss your attention. I'll tell you that. They're coming to give you attention. They're going to communicate to you. What is this? Yeah, like dropping that guard. Like, you guys could have been friends with benefits, messaging each other, and you both turn each other on. They find you to be a wish. You turn them on. Spirit says you just need to trust yourself. Go back to the heart of who you are. Just start all over. Like, for 2025, like, just make a wish list and just start all over again. You know, we learn our worth. You don't come out the womb just knowing your worth. So, you know, you're not the same person that allowed that person to hurt you. I want to see this new energy that is coming into your life. I did this for you. I'm making sure I have everything for you, Capricorn, before I close out. You always want to know about your money, so let me let me do this. You're going to be investing in stock. Some of you really want to retire, or you want to take out money from your 401k. Some of you are going to be borrowing money for your 401k and buying a new car or paying for a car. Some of you also could be searching for a job, and you're going to be working a lot of overtime. If you do have a job already, lots of overtime. Some of you could be a manager, and you could be hiring someone for your store. But yeah, Capricorn, I'm going on to the extended. I'm going to do a whole full spread on this person. I'm also going to go into your family, your friends, your children, your ex, and then, of course, the next. Love and light.